So Andy Cohen is sharing some details about what we can expect from the Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip, the Real Housewives of Miami, and will we be getting a Real Housewives of Dallas on Peacock? Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So Andy Cohen was on a flight and he was bored. So he said, let me answer some questions, which I can appreciate. I appreciate the availability of executives answering some of the fans' questions. So Andy Cohen was asked a whole onslaught of questions. Some he answered, some he did not. Okay? So the ones that he did answer, let's get into. So as you know, we've been covering the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip since the episodes were revealed over the Thanksgiving break. And we love it. We said, Andy Cohen, finally, you've gotten it right. Even though it's not really Andy Cohen. But anyways. So fans were asking him questions about the future of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Will we get a reunion? Before we get to that, though, people asked a really good question. If we did have a reunion, who would be sitting next to you? Because you know those are coveted positions when it comes to a Real Housewives reunion. Who's sitting next to Andy? It usually represents an OG or how much drama they had in a season. So he says this. So the person asked the question, if Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip got a reunion, who do you think would be either side of you in the first seats? And he replies, Ramona and Kenya, right? Yeah, it would be Ramona and Kenya, but definitely Cynthia would be close by. Because no matter what you want to say about Cynthia, she gave us some moments in the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I can't believe we only have one more episode. And they're including in the 8 episodes, they're I guess this was their reunion. When they stopped by Watch What Happens Live. Come on. I would have much rather an in-person reunion with them, but I understand because they're all over the country, it's kind of hard to do something. They came in to do promotion. Why not try and get everyone together? I think it would be worth the ratings, but I think the budget for this is tight. I think the budget at Bravo is tight right now. That's why a lot of these contracts aren't going out to people. People aren't getting full-time housewives positions anymore. Money situations are going on over at Bravo and Peacock right now. And I think that's part of the reason they're trying to keep this as a low-budget option. Just saying. But will we be getting a reunion? So another person asked, will the Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip get a reunion? Andy responds, doubt it. It stands on its own. So the fact that he's not able to say, no, there won't be a reunion says to me, again, back to the rumors of Andy Cohen losing his power over at Bravo and NBC Universal. Him saying doubt it says to me, I mean, I would love to do one, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. But that's just me speculating. Because if it was a definitive no, and he could say definitively, he usually does. So we're not going to get a reunion. I'm thinking him saying that it stands on its own. It sort of does, but we're so used to getting reunions for these Real Housewives franchise. It would have been nice, especially this one, because it was so good, it's worth a reunion. But don't be surprised season 2 with Dorinda at the Berkshires gets a reunion based off of the reaction of the first season. I still want a reunion, though. I still want a reunion. In regards to the Real Housewives of Miami, people want to know, how is the Real Housewives of Miami? We got the trailer last week, but overall, what's the season looking like? And he describes it as sexy, colorful, fun, and dramatic. Miami should be that. I just never understood why Miami didn't last, because it's such a great, vibrant city. But I get why it didn't last. I didn't love the ladies, and I know they brought back some of the ladies. I didn't love Miami. I watched the 3 seasons and I understood why it didn't come back, honestly. And it's unfortunate because Miami is such a great city. But the fate of the Real Housewives of Dallas, people have been wondering. You know, a few months ago, they announced that Dallas, although they were testing some of the ladies with our girl, Dr. Tiffany Moon, they were going to bring back at least 3 of the ladies and some new people they were testing. And then we found out that they were being put on pause. That seems to be the new theme now. Right now, New York City is put on pause. That was a term that was created by the then Governor Andrew Cuomo when we had the pandemic. So you remember Bravo confirmed that the Real Housewives of Dallas was being put on pause, not canceled, although the ratings aren't there to bring Dallas back. And to be honest with you, I'm not that interested in Dallas coming to Peacock. So according to Andy Cohen, a person asked Andy Cohen this: do you think Peacock would ever pick up the Real Housewives of Dallas for a reboot? Andy says, never say never. Can we just say never? I love Dr. Tiffany Moon. Let's bring her back maybe on something else. Married to Medicine, Dallas. I'm not interested. And although I was a faithful watcher of the Real Housewives of Dallas, it just started to go downhill. Look, I didn't like Leanne either, but she also was a very important part of the drama of what was going on in Dallas. But after that, it was just like, not interested. I love Mama D. And like I said, I love Dr. Tiffany Moon. Unless they really reboot it and revamp it, I don't know if I'm interested in Dallas coming back in a reboot on Peacock, even though that's the way Bravo and NBC Universal is trying to go into, because everybody is having their own streaming app. But so far, so good with the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Guys, let's have a conversation in the comment section. Do you want to see a Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 1 reunion, and why? And do you want to see the Real Housewives of Dallas come to Peacock? Let's continue the conversation there. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.